councils. And Mr. Leon Guerrero, I understand you're going to be appearing for the Civil Service Commission. So I'm going to ask you to turn on your video if you're going to be a part of this virtual court hearing before we get started.
The Supreme Court of Guam is now in session. Associate Justice Associate Justice F. Philip Carbolito presiding. He is joined by Associate Justice Catherine A. Merriman.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Before I ask you to call the case, again, I'm going to ask Mr. Leon Guerrero if he can turn on his video. Thank you. Thank you, Thank you, Daniel. All right. Good morning, councils and Mr. Leon Guerrero. At this time, I'm going to ask the clerk to please call the case.
This is CVA 24-012, Guam Waterworks Authority Petitioner Appellee versus Civil Service Commission Respondent Appellee and Joey A. Taitano, Real Party in Interest Appellant. Appearing for the Real Party in Interest Appellant is Attorney Joshua D. Walsh. Appearing for the Respondent Appellee is Executive Director Daniel D. Leon Guerrero. Appearing for the Petitioner Appellee is Attorney J. Matthew Strader. The panel consists of Presiding Justice F. Philip Carbolito, Associate Justice Catherine A. Merriman, and Justice Pro Tem John A. Manglotnia.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. So at this time, I just want to point out for the record that the briefing is complete and there was no reply brief that was filed by Mr. Walsh, Attorney Walsh. There are no pending motions. And at this time, I like for you to turn on your audio, Mr. Walsh, and I want you to address whether or not your client has any objection to the panel as constituted.
Thank you, Justice Carbolito. Good morning, Justice Merriman. We have no objections to the panel as it's constituted, and we're also okay with the argument date. Justice Carbolito, thank you.
All right, and Assistant Attorney General Strader?
Your Honor,
you are with the Attorney General's office, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay,
I'm Assistant Attorney General.
All right. Please, for the record, do you have any objection to the panel as constituted?
I reviewed the filings, and unless there was something else filed, we don't object to the constitution of the panel.
But what do you mean by the filings? I am a little confused. What do you mean by that?
I didn't. I just briefly reviewed the appointment of the third justice from outside of Guam, and I haven't focused on that issue, so I don't know why he was appointed, but we don't object to his hearing the case.
Yeah, for the record, Chief Justice Torres filed a disclosure statement and asked that if no one objected to his sitting, he had there was a relationship with one of the lawyers in Attorney Walsh's office, and so as a result, not everyone consented to him sitting in light of some of the disclosure in his disqualification statement. But it is filed. If you review the record, you will see the pleadings relating to that. As a result, Justice John Manglotnia from the CNMI Supreme Court was appointed as Justice Pro Tem in this matter.
Thank you.
Is there any objection to Justice John Manglotnia to sit in this panel to hear the case? Assistant Attorney General Strader?
No, no objection.
All right. Okay, and the oral argument, as indicated, is on Monday, August 11th at 10 a.m. Does that date and time agree with your schedule in reference to presenting your side of the case?
Yes, I appreciate postponing the date. I did have a trial, and I'm very grateful for the new date.
All right, and you will be arguing the case on behalf of the petitioner appellee?
Yes.
Okay. All right, and so and Mr. Leon Guerrero, do you have any objection to the panel as constituted?
No, I don't have any objection, Your Honor.
You're coming in very softly, Mr. Leon Guerrero.
Okay, give me a second. Your Honor, I have no objection.
Okay, and I assume since you don't have counsel that has entered appearance for the Civil Service Commission, that you are appearing as an observer, and that Attorney Walsh, who represents the respondent appellee, I'm sorry, the real party in interest appellant, will be the one arguing the position of the appellant.
Yes, correct.
Okay, and there are no arguments that are going to be advanced by the Civil Service Commission.
Yeah, we took no position, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Mr.
We did not take a position, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, thank you. All right, so this matter then is scheduled for oral arguments as indicated, and the panel has constituted, there being no objection. Is there anything else from councils or the Civil Service Commission that you may want to bring to the attention of the court before we conclude this proceeding?
If I may briefly, Justice Carbolito,
Yes,
I
Attorney
know
Walsh.
that I know that Ms. Rojas, who is off island and is GWA's counsel, was on the papers and litigated the matter throughout. Can I just confirm that with Mr. Strader that the non-objections to the panels are the GWA's positions as well? I think they are. I can't imagine Ms. Rojas having an issue, but just because we've got two different counsel here, one from the AG's office and one from GWA, can I just confirm that Ms. Rojas and GWA is okay with the panel, and confirm that there's not a need to split argument at all between the AG's office and GWA, that it's just going to be just a straight argument? Thank you.
I appreciate the clarification, and I'll ask Mr. Strader to answer that. But on the record, both Assistant AG Strader and Attorney Rojas are appearing for the Guam Waterworks Authority. But Mr. Strader, if you could clarify.
I believe that Attorney Rojas has delegated to me the responsibility for the oral argument at this time. She hasn't notified me of any objection to the who's going to hear the case. So I'm just going forward with the current panel, and we don't object to its constitution.
All right, but by that you mean who's going to argue the case on behalf of the GWA?
GWA has, we've decided that issue. If Ms. Rojas wishes to appear for part of the argument, we could address that issue later. She hasn't informed me that she plans to. So I'm just planning on arguing, and I'm just, for the record, I'm not planning to require the entire 30 minutes. So, and we're not requesting more time. So I'm going to try to keep the arguments brief. I don't think it's going to sort of create new law or anything. So I'm going to try to be brief and to the point.
All right, thank you. So Mr. Walsh, the answer, bottom line, is that Attorney Rojas will not be arguing the case. Attorney Strader will, and if it's otherwise, if you will notify the court at least 2 days in advance and Mr. Walsh, if Attorney Walsh takes a different position. Mr. Strader.
Thank you, sir.
All right, do you understand, Attorney Strader?
Yes, Your Honor. We'll contact the court 2 days before if we're going to change the schedule of argument.
Okay, not the schedule, but who's going to argue it? We're keeping this schedule. It's not going to move, counsels. We've moved it once. We're not going to move it again. So we're going to proceed on Monday, August 11th at 10 a.m. And the court looks forward to counsels presenting arguments in the case.
Thank
All
you.
right. If there are no other matters, this hearing is concluded. I thank you all for your time and participating and attending this hearing. Thank you and good morning.
Your Honor.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.